Moomoo is going to give you 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent Seven stocks. Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, Alphabet, Nvidia, and Tesla. When you open a new Moomoo brokerage account, put at least $100 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent Seven. There's a link down in the description box. Go click on that link, guys. Open up your new Moomoo account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Go check out the new website, the Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor website. It's the second link down in the description box. Take a look at those fantastic digital products we have designed to help you get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Also, join the membership club. We're going to be doing some fantastic stuff in the membership club, all geared towards getting you to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The United States, through our Supreme Court, has decided to repeal affirmative action. Black Americans, we have a history in this country of oppression and being treated wrongly. And affirmative action was one of those steps that was taken to right that wrong. But now it's been repealed. And we better wake up, because I believe this is a start of a trend to take us back decades. And if we're not mindful of that, it's going to happen. The second thing I want to mention is something that happened here in the state of Florida, where I live. The governor mounted an effort to take out of the public school system's curriculum some of our history, specifically around slavery. Again, guys, I'm not trying to be a scholar here. I'm not trying to be some expert in this field. I'm just giving you my opinion as a Black American, as a citizen of this country, what I see happening and what a lot of other folks see happening. Why do we want to take out that part of Black history so that our kids who are coming up in this country don't know it? That's the thing that's concerning, is that our Black youth that are coming up, not to know our full history in this country is a mistake. Again, there are efforts in this country to put Black folks back decades. And if we're not careful, we don't wake up, it's going to happen. The other thing I want to talk about is our financial status in this country. We are at the bottom of the financial totem pole, folks. That would be Black Americans. When it comes to the wealth distribution in this country, we make up a very, very, very small percentage of the wealth base. We're in last place, like I said. Now, the question I want to pose to you guys on all three of those topics, affirmative action and the effort to wipe out a part of Black American history, and us being at the bottom of the wealth totem pole. Those three things are happening. Question is what are we going to do about it? Now, affirmative action, yeah, I mean, that is something that gives us equal footing, right? It allows us to access employment, education, opportunities on an equal playing field. Now, that's been repealed. Now, what will happen is on us. So I think one of the answers is ownership. Ownership of our own businesses. Also strengthening historically Black universities and colleges. In this country, if you come from a quote unquote more prestigious university, you typically are looked at differently when it comes to employment. But you got to understand, guys, these big corporations, less than 5% of them have black CEOs. So we're already behind the 8 ball right there. How do you fix that? We start our own companies. We patronize our own businesses and people that look like us businesses. And again, guys, this is not about singling out anybody or talking about anybody else. I'm just talking to black folks because I'm black. And I've been black for 55 years. And it's time for us to step up. Let's not worry about blaming anybody else for something that happened in the past. Yes, catastrophic stuff. Never forget it. But we got to move on. And the way we get past this affirmative action thing is we got to create our own businesses, and we got to support those businesses. We got to support our own universities and colleges. And it starts with me too. I got to start supporting them. And I plan on doing that. But the way you keep us on a level playing field is by creating our own businesses and then supporting those businesses, helping those businesses to grow. There's no reason why we only have 5 CEOs of the top 500 companies in America. 5 black CEOs, guys. That's not enough. But you know something? Those 500 companies may not want us as CEOs, but we can start our own 500 companies and grow them to a point where they can rival any company in America if we put our mind to it. Now, the issue of trying to wipe away part of Black American history, that's a shame. It's a shame, but it's starting. Like I said, it's already happening here in Florida. We got to stop being asleep at the wheel, guys. That's why it's happening. All of this stuff we're starting to see happen, being repealed and removed, is because we're asleep at the wheel. We got to wake up. We got to pay attention. When President Obama was running for president, we galvanized. It showed the nation what black Americans could do. We elected the first black president of the United States. Amazing stuff. And for 8 years, we were laser focused, right? Got President Obama 2 terms in office, and he did some wonderful things. But then when he left, boop, we fell asleep again. We gotta get active again. And we gotta not allow these states to remove the history of black Americans in this country. But we have the power to stop that from happening. We just got to galvanize our strength and get out and vote and put the right people in office. But if we don't do that, we're doomed. We're going to be wiped out. We have the smallest wealth in this country. But yet and still, we make some of the biggest contributions in this country when it comes to economic impact. What that means is we make a lot of money, but we spend it all, right? We carry a big punch when it comes to making money. We just don't keep any of it. And I know a lot of us, just like myself, we didn't come from wealth. My parents didn't come from wealth. Their parents didn't come from wealth. Why? Because there was some systematic laws in place in this country that prevented black people, black Americans, from building wealth. And it really took a toll on our wealth building capabilities. But right now, guys, in 2023, there is no excuse. We can build wealth because we make the money to do it. We just spend it all. So we got to learn how to keep our money. And then we got to learn how to invest it to multiply it. And that's what this channel is all about. It's empowering Black Americans, all Americans, with the information they need, at least from my perspective, from my opinion, so that they can build wealth and get to financial freedom. Black Americans, we're in jeopardy of being wiped out. It's already started. We can let it happen, or we can stop it from happening. I'm talking about us getting out to vote, making sure people just don't make laws that work against us, because that's what's happening. We sleep at the wheel, and these people around here making laws, and we don't even know till the law in force. That's when we learn, when it hit the newspaper. It's too late. It's a law by then. And then we got to stop taking the money that we earn, this economic force we are. We got to stop taking that money and making other people wealthy. We got to keep it. We got to invest it and make us wealthy. Moo is going to give you 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent 7 stocks. Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, Alphabet, Nvidia, and Tesla. When you open a new Moo brokerage account, put at least $100 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent 7. There's a link down in the description box. Go click on that link, guys. Open up your new Moo account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Go check out the new website, the Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor website. It's the second link down in the description box. Take a look at those fantastic digital products we have designed to help you get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Also, join the membership club. We're going to be doing some fantastic stuff in the membership club, all geared towards getting you to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.